5-minute stretch today, so please join me. We're gonna come to the front of our mats to start. Now, when I'm stretching personally, I like to stretch and warm up my body at the same time because I don't like to warm up cold muscles. So we're gonna stretch into some sun salutations. So on the inhale, reach your arms up and forward fold down. Now when you forward fold, this is probably your first stretch of the day. I want you to shimmy your feet about hip distance apart, and I just want you to hang down. Interlace your elbows and just rock your weight side to side. You'll feel a nice deep stretch all the way down the back of your legs. You'll feel your blood rushing to your head. Your ears filling up with lots of pressure because we're doing an inversion and this is all good stuff. Take a couple more breaths here. Let your arms fall and roll up one vertebrae at a time. All the way to standing, arms come up. This time on the exhale, bring the right hand behind you and take a nice twist. As you twist here, bring your right hip forward so that it's more in alignment with your left. Sweep the right hand up. Inhale, and on the exhale, twist the other direction. Bring that left arm behind you. Try to keep them perpendicular to your body and horizontal to the floor. And take a twist. And then sweep the arm up. And again, drop it down, bending those knees nice and deep. No hyperextension of the knee. You can rock back side to side, shifting your weight and bending one knee and then the other. Let's roll up again, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to the top. Inhale, arms come up. Inhale, open to the right, twist. Bring that right hip forward, back up to the top. And open the body to the left. Bring that left hip forward so you're really twisting that spine. And arms come back up. And drop it down one more time. Let your head and neck fall. Let your head be nice and heavy. And then reach up, arch. Chest out nice and long. And your right leg comes behind you. Now when you get your right leg behind you, just drop the knee, untuck the toes, and reach the arms up to touch. And bring them back down. Now just put your hands on your knee and give yourself a nice, easy stretch here. Nothing too deep. This is just a gentle stretch. You can do this first thing in the morning. You can do this before you go to bed. Just to open up the hips and stretch out all the major parts of the body. Bring the hands to the floor. Bring that left leg back. Come into your plank pose, chaturanga, and just drop your knees, drop your chest, and drop your chin. Untuck the toes, and pull forward into a nice baby cobra. All right, baby. Stretch open the chest here. You'll feel a nice bend in your lower back. Squeeze your glutes and press the tops of your toes down on the mat. Now push forward and come back into your down dog. Nice. Feel that nice deep stretch through the back of the Achilles and walk the feet out. Try to move that tailbone a little bit closer to the back wall and roll your shoulders away from your spine. Press through the base of your index and thumb. Very nice. Now bring that right foot in front and between your hands. Now drop the knee, untuck the toes again, and bring those hands up to touch. And bring them down, place them on your knee. Gentle stretch on the other side. You can really feel this through your hip flexor, which is really nice. Very nice. Now, I want you to put your hands on the floor. I want you to press that left heel back and pull your right toes toward your face. Sort of a reverse runner's lunge and a nice stretch down the back of the right leg. Now just walk forward and step your left foot to your right. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Arms come up and touch. And we fall down one more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Put the left foot back behind you and drop the knee on top of the toes. Inhale, reach the arms and bring them back down. Right hands come to your right knee. Little stretch here. Place the hands to the floor, untuck the toes, and drag that foot back towards your face. And step forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, I made a little mistake there. I wasn't supposed to drag. You have to change something. Go back into that lunge. Put your left leg back behind you again. Now we're going to take our right foot and put it back behind us into plank. There we go. Now we're back where we're supposed to be. Drop the knees, drop the chest, and drop the chin, and slither forward into your baby cobra. Open up the chest. Bring those elbows in nice and tight to your rib cage. And push back down dog. Nice deep breath. Left foot comes between your hands. Drop the knee on top of the toes. Inhale nice and high. Bring the hands down. Place them on your knee. Very good. All right, now we're going to do the reverse runner's lunge. Untuck the toes and bring those toes toward your face. Really modify for any injuries or things you have going on with your body. I currently have something going on with my left hamstring, so I'm doing really easy stretch here for that part of my body. And walk it forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And I want you to sit all the way down onto your tush and extend the legs out in front of you. Now you can find we're stretching, but we are a little bit winded, right? Because we're warming up our bodies as we're stretching, which is the best way to do it. So reach the arms toward the sky, drop the shoulders nice and low while you're reaching. And I want you to keep that length and that reach as you start to move forward into a forward fold. Now please try to keep the integrity of this pose. I don't want you to be putting your forehead to your knees. I want you to think about putting your chest towards your shins. So as you start to come down, if you round your back a little bit, that's okay, but I don't want you to start crouching here. So keep that length and just reach out, and you will feel this down the back of your legs. But you'll also feel your arms being very energized. Keep that energy coming out of your fingertips. Arms are getting tired, I know, but that's part of the stretch, is warming up the arms. And drop them down. Sit up nice and tall. You can stay facing the same way on your yoga mat. I'm going to turn towards you. Bring your feet together. And just rock side to side in your butterfly. If you want to go a little deeper in this, you can press your knees open. And just rock side to side, stretching out the groin, stretching out the outer hips. Very nice. And the last thing I want to do is a little hip opener. So we're going to come into a half lotus, whatever version is comfortable for you. So your left leg, your right leg, sorry, is on the ground, and your left leg is on top. If all you can do is just sort of keep them, you know, one in front of the other, that's totally fine. I'm going to stack mine in a half lotus. And then I want you to reach up nice and high. Inhale and exhale. You can put your hands on the mat, on the carpet. If the floor seems too far away, you can always use your blocks, or you can just sit up like this. I can feel my hips opening, just sitting up nice and straight. But take it down as low as it feels right. And just take a few breaths here. And walk the hands back up, and let's switch sides. This is the last thing we're going to do in our little 10-minute stretch before we just wind down. So inhale nice and high. Again, modify this pose as needed, placing your right leg on top or to the side or in front of your left leg as it feels right to you. And drop your hands down. Walk them out if you want to. Drop your head. walk the hands back up. Beautiful. So thank you for joining me for this 10-minute stretch. Come back again for more longer classes and more different classes, and have a beautiful day. Peace out.